people, welcome to my channel. My name is Livia and I'm here today to talk about anxiety attacks. Yes, it's not a very happy subject and it's a little more serious. I'm here to talk mostly about my anxiety attacks because I have no experience. I'm not a doctor. I'm not gonna diagnose anybody. This is just me expressing what has happened in my life with my anxiety. But before I go on, if you like all these kind of topics and videos that I'm doing, please subscribe now. It's free, and if you like this video, give me a like, leave me a comment or a question. I want to get involved. I want to know more. So tell me more. Now, anxiety attacks. Does it look like I have it all together, like my life is wonderful? Because it has been. I have had many moments of really wonderful life that I'm enjoying. Everything is as I expect and as I see and as I create, and I have created many lives that I loved. I have realized many dreams. I have been on top, I have been on bottom, and I'm only human. So I have had a lot of anxiety, and I have had anxiety attacks, which in the beginning, like back in my 20s when I was searching for my meaning in the world, which I still am, but I was really going from job to job, which I still am, back in my 20s, and I was searching for the world outside of me, mostly outside of me. I had no idea that I had a world inside of me, and now I do. Hey, progress. I was feeling very lost in life, and I had a lot of anxiety attacks. I mean, I probably had them like every 3 or 4 months, and it was current and constant, and I didn't know what to do with them, and I just cried. And of course I didn't name them anxiety attacks. I didn't even hear about the word anxiety until like 3 months ago. So that's why I'm excited about this. They just look like identity crisis. That's what I call them. Identity crisis. I'm having an identity crisis, which is pretty true. It pretty much means that I'm not recognizing myself as the divine love, the beautiful divine goddess being that I am, and I'm trying to be something else. I'm trying to be this job. I'm trying to be what these people expect of me. I'm really just trying to be someone I am not. And then I'm not loving who I truly am. So to me, anxiety attacks are really the result of me just going far away into problem land, into expectation land, into this land of ego, that I cannot be who I am, I don't know who I am, all these questions arise, all these judgments about myself, and I'm so far away from myself that my body really tells me, no, this cannot happen, come back here, or no. And hence the anxiety attack. It really brings us back, or brings me back to my body, to my feelings, to what's happening right now with me. Yes, I'm not gonna say it's an easy thing to go through, and I don't know how it is for you. What to you is an anxiety attack? I'm curious to know. Please leave a comment below. Now I can share with you my last anxiety attack, which was a really interesting experience in my life, and it was from this last anxiety attack that I was actually able to name it an anxiety attack and look back at all my other identity crises, which were actually anxiety attack. So anxiety is this feeling that we are abandoning ourselves. It's this feeling that betrayal, that we're not really taking attention to our feelings, because every time feelings arise, there are an opportunity for us to focus on us and look at us and give us love. And if you want to know more about feeling your feelings, please check out my videos about feeling your feelings. That will be done eventually. And an anxiety attack is the extreme of that. So in simple terms, an anxiety attack would be me running away from self-love, self-acceptance. And if you want to know more about self-love, please check out my video about self-love. To me, I was going through a situation in my life that I was ignoring my feelings, or I was getting very triggered. It was a relationship, and it was really like getting back to me. What am I doing? What I'm not doing? And I was really asking all these questions, and I could see myself going in that land, you know, that gate of the never land. And I could see myself like purposely opening that gate and going there and the cry, this feeling of not breathing and my heart racing, and I was just like, there's too much emotion. And really, that was how I felt. And it was so funny because this is the first time that I could have myself as the feeler of this anxiety attack and going here and freaking out like, and I could have myself as an observer. This Livia was looking at me and saying, wow, how interesting. I'm about to have to go into this door to this anxiety attack. I can see myself crying. I can see I don't have any like breathing space. I'm just too exalted. Oh, I need to sit down or lay down. Okay, go to your bed and lay down, have some water. And I can have this protective, observant Livia just kind of telling this Livia that's freaking out what to do, and just telling myself, wow, you're going through an anxiety attack. Just go back to your heart. Let's feel, let's breathe, let's connect to whatever you're feeling, and it's pain and it hurts, but let's just keep doing this. Let's be present with it. And I know I called a friend, and this observant Livia, right, called a friend and said, hey, I'm going through an anxiety attack. I don't know what to do, but I know I'm okay. I'll be fine. But just to let you know, I need to let somebody know. And she was like super kind to help me breathe. So it's good to know that you can count on friends. You can be vulnerable. You can ask for help. And then eventually she did cross the traffic in LA to come see me. Gladly, I had gone through it. It took me an hour and a half to go through this anxiety attack. And it was such a good experience that I could be present with myself. And I felt so good and so supported by myself for having taken the time to lay down and feel through this, all of it. Feel it. An hour and a half of crying. That was like good aerobics, guys. 1,000 calories gone. And I was able to really connect myself further and love myself through this anxiety attack, through the pain, and just know that I'm there for me, and that is priceless. It is amazing. And you know what, if anxiety attacks come more often, to just keep reminding me to come back to me, to my self-love, then be it. But hopefully I'll just remind myself with a phone reminder, and I won't have to go through anxiety. But I want to know about you. Do you have anxiety? Do you know somebody that has anxiety attacks? It's so normal. It's so normal. I know society doesn't want to talk about the bad things or the worst side. You know, I'm not going to post a picture of me just waking up with crying face. Man, of course I want to be beautiful. I want to show the best of my life. I want to inspire people with the best that I can show about me. But I'm human and you're human, and all us humans have emotions, and we have the emotional compass, and that's one of our great benefits. One of our great advantages, comparing to the animals. We have these emotions that we are allowed to feel and we are allowed to release. If we do it consciously, if we make it a ritual, if we make it a habit to feel our feelings, release our feelings, then we don't really have to stuff and to run away to the nowhere land and be far from us, from our heart, and have our heart really tell us, come back now. So if you ever felt anxiety attacks, if you are someone that has them, or you know somebody that has them, you know any tricks to go through them, what is your experience? If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. If you like this video, give it a like. If you think it will benefit other people, maybe share. And if you like my channel, what my message is, please subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Mwah.